Good morning, everyone. Derek Gunn here. I wanted to give an important update about my friend Matt Adams, where things are right now, and why I'm stepping up again to ask for your help. For all those who don't know, Matt was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, which had metastasized to his liver as well. And after that, early on, I started a GoFundMe page. At that time, Matt was overwhelmed, to say the least. Liver biopsy, chemotherapy, including surgery to place support in his chest, the painful breakup of a relationship at the same time, as well as the terrible shock, naturally, of this diagnosis. Matt, I'll remind you, was in his early 40s when he learned this awful news. Your generosity and kindness kept him going during this first phase of treatment. Every dollar that you donated went to his survival. Rent, car payments, insurance, medical bills, food, and all the usual expenses that become nearly impossible when you're too sick to work. Those funds were used over a year ago, however. He and I want to thank you because you helped carry him through a very tough period when he was unable to work. Unfortunately, this past year has taken a very hard turn. Matt drives Uber, and this year he faced a very expensive transmission failure, which forced him to rent a car just to keep working. Matt tried to keep working using a rental and continue his chemo at the same time. He soon saw that he was going backwards financially due to the high cost of renting a vehicle each week. He decided that there was no choice but to pause the chemotherapy so that he could rebuild financially to get his car out of the shop. He worked hard for months and was almost caught up, and then things crashed all at once. Matt began experiencing intense mental and physical fatigue, recurring infections, and other complications that made it impossible to return to treatment and shortly thereafter impossible to work at all. Matt has now been unable to work for over 2 months, and as a result, he is 3 months behind on his rent and car payments and 2 months behind on credit cards he used to get the car back. And with no income, he is facing trouble with just basic living expenses. Then came the most devastating news. Matt's recent lab results. The CEA cancer marker, which is a major indicator of colon cancer progression, has risen dramatically. When this all started, he was at a number like roughly 3,600. Just this past July 4th, he was down to 152. However, on Monday, November 24th, he was at 3,990, almost 4,000. For some context, so you understand, healthy cancer-free numbers are basically 0 to like 3.7. So under 4, like 3.7 and down. This kind of huge surge is extremely alarming, and it explains the overwhelming physical exhaustion that he's been experiencing. This is a crushing blow in every way, physically, mentally, and emotionally. So, this is why I'm asking for your help. Matt is fighting this battle every day, but right now he simply can't do it alone. He needs our help to survive and keep his housing, his car, which is his way he reaches his medical appointments, and to continue treatment without falling into complete financial ruin. If you can help in any way, whether through a donation to his GoFundMe, sharing this fundraiser, or even saying prayers for him, it would mean more than words could say. I've always believed that prayers help, and Matt shares that belief with me. Also, even small donations truly help. They add up. And Matt doesn't like asking for help. He's a very independent, self-starter kind of guy. If you know Matt, you know that. And this is why I'm asking for help for him again now. He's in a very difficult place, and I know that together we can give him a much needed lifeline. The challenges I've just mentioned are just the most significant ones. Matt has had a very, very hard year with a bunch of uphill battle type moments. Most people would see a diagnosis like his as a death sentence, but Matt sees it differently. He finds reasons to fight. He envisions all the reasons to live. He pushes forward with everything he's got because deep down he knows his mission on earth is not finished. Matt has a legacy he wants to build, and with your help and prayers, he can continue to live and fulfill it. Thank you, everyone, for your past and future support. You have no idea how much of a difference you've already made and how much of a difference you can still make in Matt Adams' life. Thank you very much.